All right, so last week I gave you guys this first kind of math warm up called Crack the Code. And one of you took an attempt and got it right, and one took an attempt and got it really, really close, but it was wrong. So I'm going to show you how you would solve these using the clues, and then I'm going to give you your Crack the Code for this week. So 709 or 791, one digit is right and in its place. So that's going to mean that one of these digits, so 7, 9, or 1, is right and it's in its right place. So we're going to put that knowledge in our brain and keep it using forward because we don't know anything besides one of these numbers is going to be used. Next, 7, 5, 6. One digit is right, but in the wrong place. So building off the information we just had, one digit is right and in the right place. We can look at what was carried over and see if we can eliminate anything because we know it's in its right place up here. So one digit is in the right place, is right, but it's in the wrong place. So they kept a 7 in the first position, and it says the number that's right is in its wrong place. So we now know 7 is not going to be used. So that means they introduced two new numbers, a 5 and 6. So we also now know there could be a 9, a 1, a 5, or a 6. 1, 4, 7. Two digits are right, but both are in the wrong place. So let's see what are common that we've used before. Okay, we had a 9, a 1, a 5, or 6. In this one, I see that there's a 1, 4, and 7. So let's reread this clue for number 1. One digit is right and in its right place. Okay, so it could be a 9 or so it's going to be the 1, and the 1 should be actually in this last position. Two digits are right, but they're both in the wrong place because the 1 is not in that incorrect place, or it's not in its correct place. It's in an incorrect place, and now we know it could be a 4 or 7. So all digits are wrong. All right, so that's going to eliminate a 8, a 2, and a 9. So that gets rid of our 9 because we now know it's wrong. So we now know there could be a 5, a 6. Oh, and we also do know that there is no 7. So there could be a 5, a 6, or a 4. One digit is right, but in the wrong place. So looking back at what we can eliminate, well, we know there's no 2 and we know there's no 9. So it means that there must be a 4. And now we need to review our other clues. So we know the 1 needs to come at the end. So that means we need the first position and the middle position. So one digit is right, but in the wrong place. So it could be a 5, a 6, and we know there's going to be a 4. So let's try to figure out where the 4 goes. Two digits are right, but they're both in the wrong place. So if the 4 is in the middle here, it can't put the end because we know the end is the 1. And they tried it at here. So we know 4 is going to be the number that starts it off. And if we know a 1 is our ending number, we know that it's going to, we know that we're going to have to move either the 5 or the 6 into this middle spot. So one digit is right, but it's in the wrong place. So if 5 is already in the middle spot, it can't be the 5 because it's not in the right place. So we know it's going to be a 6. The 6 is going to be our other number. So in order to crack this code, we would need 4, 6, 1. All right, so that's how we crack the code on this activity. Your crack the code for next week, and I will post a slide, this is your crack the code for this week. Give it a shot, see if you can use those strategies in order to figure out You can even write it out. You don't have to draw the whole picture, but writing out the numbers and circling and crossing things out to show your work is really helpful. So go ahead and give that a try. All right.